Today on the show, I have another GTA 5 online video for you guys. In this week's GTA Online Buyer's Guide, we've got some exciting news to kick things off here. First, Rockstar just dropped a new winter update newswire, which on paper seems pretty similar, but also a little bit more exciting than the previous import-export DLC update we received back in 2016. So if you want to check out that video, I did actually just upload it yesterday. But for this video, we have fantastic discounts on collector's vehicles that you definitely don't want to miss out on. It is a great week for players who are looking for vehicle savings that are up for grabs. And as always, I'm here to break down all of the best deals and help you make informed choices here. Your hard-earned cash is obviously very important, and I want to ensure that you get the most out of every purchase during these weekly events. So even though I'm sure most of us here are probably saving up our money for the winter DLC update, I also hope you find some helpful performance reviews here with some of this week's best vehicles and business picks. And so as we get started, if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar Games, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Jumping in with our first vehicle on offer, we have 40% off the Invitero Coquette D10. And the D10 delivers a noteworthy performance upgrade compared to the previous iterations within the realm of GTA sports cars. And the impressive attributes of this vehicle include excellent acceleration, a really good top speed, exceptional handling, although it doesn't quite match the absolute top tier cars like the Italy GTO and the Pariah in terms of pure racing prowess, for example. And also, despite a tendency to slide during sharp turns, the Coquette D10 does remain very controllable and correctable, making it a suitable ride for players seeking a balance between speed as well as control. Furthermore, the crash deformation with this car is remarkable for a high-performance sports car, withstanding considerable damage before displaying signs of failure, although the bodywork doesn't really deform that easily as well here. In summary, the Coquette D10 offers a substantial performance boost combining speed, agility, and durability, making it a very competitive choice in my opinion for all GTA Online types of situations. Next, for number 2, we have 30% off the Benefactor LM87. This vehicle is a racing aficionado's dream. This one-seater supercar offers a remarkable set of acceleration for a rear-wheel drive vehicle, boasting a top speed that challenges many superclass cars, and its handling also stands out here as well, allowing for precise steering and control during power slides, especially on those winding tracks. Despite the rough terrains though, its weight and downforce ensure stability, providing a smooth ride, and this car excels in races with those sharp corners, and a PC speed glitch propels it among the game's fastest cars. Although performance may vary across platforms here with that, so just keep it in mind. While the top speed may not eclipse all cars in the game, superior handling could give it an edge over other competitors like the AMIGOS, for example, on those twisty circuits. With race car aesthetics and a pretty good amount of customization options, the LM87 is not only a racing asset, but it's also a head turner out on the streets. So investing in one, it means you're going to opt for a blend of speed, control, and exclusivity, which I think makes it a worthy choice for pickup this week. Moving on to number 3, we have 30% off the Principe Devest 8. The Devest 8 in GTA offers moderate acceleration, but it does stand out with an impressive top speed. However, the lengthy wheelbase and average traction is going to be a drawback here in races with those sharp corners, where grippier supercars do have an advantage. Nevertheless though, in terms of straight line speed, it does rank as the second fastest car in the Supers class, only surpassed by the 811 here. Yet, when considering all car classes and of course HSW vehicles, which by the way, this one, it is the 4th fastest, trailing behind the Pariah and Italy RSX in the sports class, again, if we're just excluding the HSW ones here. Consequently though, the Devest 8 excels in stunt races too, but does tend to lose out in regular races with those sharp turns against cars renowned for their cornering, for example like the LM87. And the Emrys or even the Krieger. Now moving on to number 4, we have 30% off the Anis 300R. The 300R offers performance on par with like the Anis Urus and the ZR380 for example. It comes with various customization options, but the main advantage of using this vehicle is the Amani Tech upgrades like the remote control unit for remote operation, armor plating for increased explosive resistance, though this car does lack bulletproof windows, and we also have a missile lock-on jammer to thwart those lock-on targeting attacks. Additionally, this car can be equipped with slick proximity mines that spill oil on the road, which is going to cause vehicles behind you to lose control when they run over them. But now moving on, we have 30% off the Grati Vision. The Vision in GTA is, I would say honestly, more of a top tier supercar here. It boasts a top speed on par with the Nero and the Nero Custom. Its potent engine also provides rapid acceleration, and the aerodynamic design of this car is going to generate substantial downforce when you're at those high speeds, so you do get some added stability there around corners. And while this car does offer generally acceptable handling in general, and it does have a decent steering radius for those corners, it may require occasional speed reductions for tackling those more challenging bends, sort of in the midsection of the map. And it's also worth mentioning that this car is rear-wheel drive, so that is going to lead to some traction loss in corners if you try and accelerate hard out of them, so you should exercise caution when pushing this car to its absolute limits. But moving on to number 6, we have 20% off the Bravado Buffalo EVX. This is an electric muscle car in GTA Online. Whatever that means. Electric and muscle doesn't really go too well together, but it does have impressive acceleration thanks to that electric powertrain, so you're going to get that instantaneous torque response. It's got that rapid acceleration, good enough handling, and of course just other good responsive driving characteristics, but the top speed is going to lag behind some other muscle cars in the game. And also, this car lacks engine braking. It relies on conventional braking methods if you want to slow this car down. Also, you can significantly enhance the performance of this car through those HSW and the Amani Tech upgrades, so keep that in mind. Now let's talk about the big property discount for this week, which is going to be 40% off all hangar properties, upgrades, and modifications. Owning a hangar in GTA offers numerous benefits here. Firstly, it does provide a dedicated space to store and showcase all of your aircraft among your collections, accommodating multiple planes, helicopters, and specialized vehicles. Secondly, it opens up a lucrative business opportunity through the air freight cargo missions involving sourcing, collecting, and selling contraband using aircraft, and the profit potential with this business has significantly increased, especially after the December 2022 DLC update, which permanently tripled payouts during sale missions. And with strategic planning and the ability to accumulate goods over time, you can amass a substantial amount of wealth here, especially during those double or triple money air freight cargo events. And while the hangar may not be the absolute best business in the game on its own, the updates from the San Andreas Mercenaries event, which introduced land sourcing and selling of cargo, as well as the presence of a technician to passively source crates for you, make it a much more advantageous business among the current GTA Online business landscape, and I would say it's definitely a top 3 business. We also have 30% off the operations terminal upgraded, which honestly, if you're looking for money-making activities, avoid this purchase at all costs with your Avenger. Those missions pay out even worse than the first and last dose missions, but if you just want access to new and exciting missions and just some new content in general, then try out the operations terminal. And then we also have 30% off the Eclipse Boulevard Garage. It was half off last week, but obviously if you didn't get it yet, buy it now because it gives you an additional 50 spaces to fit all your coveted vehicles in GTA Online, so definitely take advantage of that. Then we also have other discounts, which I don't really recommend you get, like the Mammoth Streamer 216, the Coil Cyclone, the Lampadati Viserys, and the Inus Stafford. They're okay vehicles. The Streamer, absolutely avoid. The Cyclone, well, the Coil Cyclone 2 is better for you if you're on next gen. The Viserys is cool and the Stafford are cool, but they don't have, you know, top tier performance, so honestly, not really worth the money, especially with a new update around the corner. But with all that said, we've reviewed every major discounted purchase in GTA Online this week. I'd love to know what you think about the property and the vehicles on offer. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.